Hello.
Peace, King. What up?
Not,
Oh, hey, what up?
not much. What are you doing?
I'm at the park getting this sunlight in.
Yeah.
Where you call? Where you calling in from, bro?
Canada.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. What you got going for today?
Oh, nothing. I'm playing GTA Online.
Man, make sure you get some meditation in. Go outside, get some sunlight. Enjoy the nature.
Yeah, I do that. I do it every day.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Make sure if you can put some time in and do that today and tomorrow, because
Oh,
the
yeah.
energy is really heavy.
Yep.
But I appreciate talking to you. I'm gonna talk to you soon. I appreciate you tapping in.
Okay, see ya.
All right, peace. It's the deal, family. Everybody up to, man. Park vibes, vibing. Hey, from Australia, that's love, that's love. Y'all see the vibes out here. It's facts, facts. Energy is definitely heavy. Definitely heavy. Peace. What everybody up to right now, man? What y'all got going on? I know y'all see the shifts happening. Y'all feel that energy. Feel me? That's all hard. That's love. That's love. What do I mean by what exactly, princess? That's love from Australia. We got Australia in the building heavy, huh? Much love, much love. Basically, it's a lot of shifts happening right now. You feel me? It's a lot of energies being taking place. Things coming from the stars, the suns, that people should really tap into right now at this time. Yeah, the energy is definitely heavy right now. That's why it's going to be a lot of distractions with this 4th of July. Difference in the world. Talk to people. Figure out this time. People definitely need to, hold on one second. What's the deal? What's the deal, fam? Baby, all right, what's good, bro? But it's definitely a lot of shifts happening right now. You're going to see a lot of people get pushed to the forefront. The real guys, the real kings, the real queens. All the false idols will fall. Yeah, energy never dies. I appreciate you, moms. I'll see you in the building. Much love. Energy never dies. Yeah, man, your environment is everything. You can't grow in a fucked up environment, period. You gotta watch who you associate with. You gotta diet, not even just your stomach. You gotta diet what you take in. What you watching every day, what you listening to. People know what they can do with anxiety. Meditation is a key as well. And doing shadow work. If y'all don't know what shadow work is, y'all should do some real research on shadow work. It's going within yourself and facing your inner demons. And facing your fears right now. A lot of healing is taking place. And it's basically karma season. So a lot of people that ain't been doing the work, you're going to see a lot of bad karma happening. And you're going to see a lot of good karma happening to a lot of people. It's like I was seeing Game. I don't know if y'all remember like when Nipsey died, right? And Game was making like 100 posts. No diss to Game, but I was hearing people speaking on this. It's like he was like, you are a leader. We needed you and this and that and etc. People need to realize that same God that's in Nipsey Hussle is that same God in me, that same God in you right now. And there's a lot of people in communities that people need to support and really push in the right way. Shadow work. I got you, family. I got you.
No.
It's all about knowing your worth. You feel me? Anybody want to call in? Feel free to call in. Send a request. I'm just vibing out. People really need to realize they worth. You feel me? stop giving so much energy to outside forces and use this time to really study and go within. Don't be out if y'all out barbecuing with family, that's fine. You feel me? Make sure you eat light. Still tune in. Don't be out all night BSing. It's time on the floor. It's time a little intro. What about fasting? Are you fasting, bro? It's a very important time to fast right now to receive certain messages. A lot of times when you're not fasting, you're getting blocked. Certain signs it's trying to come to your attention, and it's blocked by the things you want to take in your body. You got to fast what you see, what are you thinking about. You got to think positive thoughts. You got to fast who you're around. You got to really change everything, bro, to really receive those certain signs and pay attention. Signs come in all different shapes and forms. Signs can come from people as well. Signs can come from animals, anything, numbers. Pay attention. People always ask me in the DMs, like, I've been seeing 444 constantly. What does it mean consistently? I've been seeing 111. What does it mean consistently? People need to do research. You feel me? They try to use you for an energy source and think you're going to respond to everybody. I get hundreds of messages. People need to understand this work everybody has to do for themselves. You feel me? Soon as you see that number, pay attention to your thoughts. Whatever angel numbers you're seeing, pay attention to your thoughts at the moment. Pay attention to what you're thinking about. Pay attention to what's going on in your life. Do some research right when you see that angel number and find out what it's trying to tell you. That's what people need to do. They need to stop running to other people and looking for validations and somebody to validate what they already feel within themselves. Because most of the time, most of the people already got the answers. Thank you. All the answers is within you. Every time I have conversations with people for like hours and they telling me their problems, they really know everything they need to do to change, but they want somebody else to validate it for them. And that's where they mess up at. Feel me? Facing your fears, you can't be your worst enemy. And that's where shadow work comes from. We all point fingers over here and over there, but really we need to change within, because if we don't change within, ain't nothing else going to change around us. Ain't nothing going to change around us unless you change within. It's mastering your emotions, self-mastery. Fasting on all levels. That's right, God. Don't cheat on yourself, you feel me? People too used to the old pain that they used to. They're not used to that positive life and changing the shit. Don't cheat on yourself. You're your own worst enemy. That's what people need to realize. People always want to point fingers or expect somebody else to save them. Jesus, Muhammad, this and that. No, you need to go within, because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be you. It's just gonna be you. Peace, Tyler. Send me another request, God. Hold on, I got you right now, champ. Shadow work, definitely. You guys make sure you look into that, for sure.
What's going on? Peace, God.
Peace, God. What you up to, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. It's raining outside, so I'm just, you know what I'm saying, kicking the crib, family.
I feel it. Make sure you getting in some meditation today, bro. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, nah. That was
in the house or outside.
Yeah, nah. We did that 9 a.m. this morning. We did that. That's already checked off. You feel me? And then we got
That's right.
We got another little session tonight before this, you know what I'm saying, for our rest and shit. So
okay. Another good thing to do, bro, is shower meditation. I don't know if plenty of people do that, but shower meditation is a very spiritual way to connect with nature and just your ancestors as well.
Word. Okay. Yeah. I actually just got hit to laughing meditation.
Laughing meditation?
Yeah.
People don't realize how healthy that is.
Exactly.
That's crazy you brought that up. But people don't realize how healthy that is to laugh, to smile. You feel me?
It's a lot of power in
and that's what we need more of.
Mm-hmm.
We need to focus more on the good vibes and not so much trauma that we used to and the shit we've been through growing up and that we used to seeing. People get stuck on that. You feel me?
Nah, that's a fact. And
your phone freezing up though.
For everybody watching, that shadow work is going to do, you know, it's going to help you in the long run, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's going to really get you in tune with yourself, with your spirituality. Everything that you're dealing with on a, you know what I'm saying, on a third dimensional level, it's going to really alleviate, you know what I'm saying, that stress, those fears, those anxieties, those doubts, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, most of the time, we are really the creator of our own reality, you know what I'm saying? So
That's facts.
You can't blame nobody.
We choose our experiences.
Right.
That's what people need to realize.
Yeah.
And I want people to know as well, bro. It's like people think it's gonna be easy. They think it's all love and light. People need to realize when you facing yourself, it get dark. You feel me? You be alone. There's nobody else in your corner. But that's when you turn out the strongest person, either make you or break you. You feel me? And people need to realize it's not gonna be all love and light. You're gonna see friends change. You're gonna see family members change, and you gotta know how to deal with it. You gotta know it's you and it's something way stronger than you and above. It's the force that's pushing you to do better in life. But people gotta realize that and face that, because when you alone, that's when the temptation comes. You feel me? That's when you get tested. Right when I'm set out fast and I'll start getting tested. That's when they come. When nobody's watching, that's when it's most important to pass those tests. And people need to realize that you can't cheat life.
Facts. That's a fact, man. Like, and that's one thing I really learned over the last 6 months. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm my biggest enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody out here who can stop me from doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? But myself.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
So,
that's facts. And we not really taught that. We taught kind of growing up to give our love to outside forces or relationship. But what we should be taught first is that self-love. We need to practice self-love. You need to learn yourself before you even get in a relationship. You can't be in a relationship with somebody else if you ain't in a relationship with your own self. It's like during these last couple years, I truly came to the final conclusion, bro, that I'm truly in love with myself. You feel me? And I'm proud to say it. And a lot of people can't say that. A lot of people can't say that. You got to know the things that's triggering you. But the shadow work, that's going to heal all those things. You can touch on it. But when they get dark and them days seem lonely, you got to know you're not alone. You got a soul family out there. Me speaking to certain people on here that's watching right now, that's all soul family. It's the reason why y'all tuning in.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's definitely a reason. That's why so many submissive.
And for all the people who, you know what I'm saying, who've lost their, you know what I'm saying, loved ones across, you know what I'm saying, these past couple years, you know what I'm saying, if you lost your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your auntie, you know what I'm saying, or if you never grew up with your, you know what I'm saying, with your mom, your dad, or your you know what I'm saying, your close family has passed, just know that those people are helping you spiritually to get where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Just because you can't see them don't mean they're not there. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a whole nother world outside of this physical realm, you know what I'm saying, that you got to tap into and really
different dimensions. And that's what people should look into. The same way when people pray to God, pray to your ancestors as well. Pray to your close friends that you lost. I was just discussing this with a close friend the other day. You got to give thanks. You got to give thanks. Never let people think they forgotten. A lot of religions early on, they told people and kind of forced the people, don't talk to the dead. Anything that passed, leave it alone, leave it there. And that's why so many people have that mindset they have today. There's so many people that say they ain't religious, but they got a religious mindset. So they need to change their mindset. But all that takes is shadow work. It all comes from somewhere. It comes from trauma and things you've seen when you were younger.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And one thing I can say is, you know, I really advise everyone, you know what I'm saying, as soon as they get up in the morning, just give thanks. You know what I'm saying? I give thanks to my ancestors that was here before me, known and unknown. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm glad you said that. That's one of the most powerful spiritual practices, bro. As soon as you wake up, don't check your phone, don't do anything. You can do the prayer mantra and have it to your chest. You feel me? The same way people pray and give thanks to the creator, the universe, your ancestors, give thanks to everything. And I promise you will notice certain shifts in your life start to happen positively and change it.
Right. That's a fact. Because at the end of the day,
somebody asks, can you lose help? Somebody asks, can you lose help from your ancestors? Yes, you could. If you're doing stuff in life that you know you ain't supposed to be doing, your ancestors gonna be working against you on your ass to make sure you're on track.
Right.
And that's what I had to learn as well. Especially if you powerful and you got a real mission in life. Your ancestors not just gonna let you steer wrong, but they gonna make sure when you bump your head, they gonna let you know they there. And this is what needs to happen. You feel me? They hate when they see you doing the shit and tapping into the shit that they was against. You feel me? Because it's all a program. It's all an agenda.
Right. That's a big fact. That's a big fact. So yeah, definitely, family. If you haven't gotten to the work yet, you know what I'm saying. First thing I suggest is definitely give thanks in the morning, you know what I'm saying, to your ancestors, to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that you lost over the years, because they still got you, you know what I'm saying. They give you that boost, you know what I'm saying. That's what you got to know and understand, you feel me, and believe. Because if you don't believe none of this shit, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to manifest. You got to believe. That's where it starts, you know what I'm saying.
Exactly, bro. I remember just going through certain healing stages and doing shadow work. That's what really helped me as well, bro. My ancestors and knowing they was there. It was times I was alone, but I had to lead. People don't understand. There's so many people that just follow these days, but we got some true leaders, some true gods in our community, and they need to recognize it within themselves. And the ones that do recognize it, people need to support and push it. Just like y'all see certain rappers that's talking about bullshit, this and that. Some of those dudes is real kings. Some of those dudes is pharaohs, but they false pharaohs. They not the real pharaohs, and that's why you're gonna see a lot of shit get exposed this year.
Right. Yeah, a lot of celebrity deaths, you know what I'm saying, have been shifting the energy only because so many people are looking up to these people and have been let down, you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree. So they like, damn, what do I do now? You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts. And when people come across certain knowledge when you're doing study, don't be so much in the box. You gotta be free-minded. You feel me? Because a lot of things you was taught growing up, it's a program. When you seeing all these demons on TV, all these scary movies growing up, these witches, all these things, it's the program you will put fear into you. You feel me? They install fear in you at a young age, and your parents install fear in you at a young age. So this stops everything, stops different possibilities and different things from happening and manifesting in your life. So you really got to change your mindset and have an open mind when you're looking at these things. Some people, you know, that's not aware of what's going on in certain practices and the real spiritual work, they might label everything as evil. As soon as they see a triangle, they think, oh, Illuminati or this and that, but never took the time to research what Illuminati even means, what illuminating even means. People don't even dig deep within. They just want to point fingers and jump off of what monkey see, monkey do. Just like when a Popeye sandwich drop, you see the whole media posting the same thing. It's monkey see, monkey do. It's no truth. Those are not leaders. Those are followers. Sheeps. Sheeple. Feel me?
That's a fact. And also, family, just like how you say, have an open mind, have an open heart too. You know what I'm saying? Because love and understanding is what's going to get you far in this spiritual game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
love is the highest frequency.
You gotta have love. You know what I'm saying? Not just for the people around you, but for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love yourself,
exactly.
At the end of the day, you ain't gonna get nothing.
And that's the key, bro, because you can't love nobody if you don't love yourself. You feel me? I was in relationships back then that I would never enter again in my life. You feel me? It's like if I could take away all the old memories, like I never met the person. But if I had this knowledge back then, I would have never gave those people a chance, because you recognize if people don't love themselves, they cannot love you. So don't even expect it. You feel me? Don't wait around. Don't even think it. People need healing. They got to work on self before. You can't give nobody nothing you can't give yourself. You feel me?
Yeah, somebody said, what's the major steps to tapping in with them and yourself? I feel like for the ancestors, first off, start giving thanks. You know what I'm saying? Start giving thanks. You feel me? And understanding that your ancestors are here for you. Just because you can't see them, they spiritually pushing you to make the right decision.
And got to realize it's a process as well. People got to keep doing it. Just like how they practice different shit every day. They got to keep practicing these spiritual practices. Same with meditation, different things. They got ancestor meditation to tap in past life and things like that I tapped into before. Right. You feel me? That's how deep I was getting into it. But people got to realize it takes practice. You cannot. Michael Jordan didn't become Michael Jordan overnight. He practiced years. He put in that time. He put in that work. So people that really put in that work, you about to see a big shift happening in their life, and you about to see big changes happening. And that's what people got to realize. You got to keep doing it. The more you do it, the more it's going to get stronger. The more your intuition is going to get stronger. The more the signs is going to get stronger. The more the messages is going to get stronger. The more people is going to start coming in your life, giving you confirmations of the things you was thinking. Damn, I was thinking that. Damn, I just thought I should have been fasting. And you post you fasting. We should be fasting. Why this been on my mind? You feel me? And that's SoulFamily giving that connection. But you got to tune in and listen to yourself, because every day ain't nobody going to be by your side. It's not going to be somebody standing next to you. You feel me? It's going to be you alone. Someday I was standing in the rain. People look at me now and they think, oh, he got this or he done this, but they don't understand the process. They don't really understand the hell you had to go through to even reach heaven on earth.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And one thing I feel like that a lot of people don't, one trait I feel like a lot of people don't have nowadays is being humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be humble, because if you're not humble, the universe will break you down to the point where you on your knees and you like, yo, I surrender. You know what I'm saying? So I highly suggest everybody, you know what I'm saying, start practicing humility and start being humble. You know what I'm saying? Start appreciating everything that you have right now. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing lasts forever, and nothing, you know what I'm saying, is the same. Nothing lasts, you know, nothing is the same forever. So everything changes, everything grows, everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes and goes. So
That's,
you got
that's
to count
facts.
your
Everything's
blessings.
supposed to change and elevate. You feel me?
Right.
But when y'all doing that shadow work, y'all gonna have y'all spiritual death, and that's what the true meaning of rebirth is. And you're
Right.
gonna turn into a whole different person.
Right.
Everybody not gonna be able to recognize you. They gonna wanna still see you in a light they used to see you in when you was operating on your lower self, on that
Right.
lower frequency. So
Right.
that's when you're gonna start losing people in your life, and you're gonna feel lonely. That's why they say it's lonely at the top sometimes. It's not lonely, it's just it's so many people not willing to make sacrifices and work on themselves. Everybody want these blessings in life, but nobody want to make sacrifices. Nobody want to sacrifice time. Nobody want to sacrifice doing spiritual work. That all takes sacrifices in life, and people got to understand that. If you want something, you have to sacrifice something. Period.
Yeah.
Ask your ancestors. You can pray, send messages, and let them know what you're gonna sacrifice. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop smoking weed. I'm gonna stop doing it. Whatever it is, that's holding you back. Put those messages out there. You feel me?
Mhm. Yeah. And a lot of these things that we feel like we're sacrificing, you know what I'm saying, that we don't need to let go, like drinking, like smoking weed, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these vices that we create in
Mm-hmm.
this physical realm are everything that's holding us down spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything is good in moderation, but when you start abusing things, that's when they
That's
that's when
fact.
they work against you. You know what I'm saying? That's when they work against you, and that's when you get caught up.
You can't really have attachments. You can't have no really attachments. But when you truly go within and you doing that work, you're gonna reach that place of not having no attachments, but appreciating everything. Because this is not it. It's more to life after this. You feel me?
Mhm.
It's something way different. You preparing everything right now. You feel all those tools and things you learn in this life, it's gonna mean something in the next life. So people that's not learning shit, not knowing nothing, wasting time, in the next life, you gonna go through some issues. Y'all gonna go through some issues. So y'all need to spend this time to really learn. You feel me? It's like building your character. If anybody play NBA or 2K, I don't really play games like that, but people build their character. You feel me?
Mhm.
And you need to do the same thing in real life. You need to work on different things in your real life. Even gym and shit like that. Everything people do on the game, they got to put that in their real life. You feel me? It's your character, who you built, but that's gonna carry on to the next life, and it's gonna be very beneficial to things the
That's a
wisdom,
fact.
the knowledge, everything you take in.
That's a fact.
Sometimes, and get too trapped in people listening to their parents. A lot of times some of us have certain parents that's going through things and never
Yeah.
heal and suppress a lot of trauma, so it comes off and they put that on their kids as well, and it
Right.
limits their kids a lot, and a lot of times that's what stops things, because their beliefs. Sometimes you just got to know for yourself. Some information you get is only for you to know, and you need to act on it.
That's a
A
fact.
lot, and I believe as well. I believe I heard this before. A lot of kids and people born today are people parents. People think the parents and they got kids. Some of these kids is born today are actually a parents of. They supposed to be parents. You feel me?
Yo,
The
and it's
kids can
crazy.
teach you a lot. Pay attention to the kids, especially right now with the signs.
Yeah. Especially with the, you know what I'm saying, with the rainbow children coming into effect. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these children
Facts.
being born, a lot of these children that's, you know what I'm saying, a lot of our nieces and nephews, you feel me? They really about to be the ones to help change the next generation coming
Bro,
forth.
that's what I've been telling my sister, my bro, because they got kids. I don't got no kids, but I make sure I let them know, like, y'all pay attention to everything I'm saying, and they've been giving me so many signs because they
Yeah.
know I'm tuned in. And when you really tuned in, you will start noticing the little things kids say, and you'll be like, damn, how did they know
Yeah.
that? They'll say some real spiritual things
Yeah.
to you, real spiritual things. They just came from the other realm.
That's
You
what
feel
I'm
me? They
saying.
fresh, they pure. You been hearing trauma and all negative. You don't know what's really going on. They fresh
Hey,
out. You feel me? fresh fresh out that heaven gates,
that's a fact. That's a
the
fact.
real heaven gates. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, and you know what I'm saying, for everybody that's battling, you know what I'm saying, anxiety, depression, fear, doubt right now. You know what I'm saying? One thing you got to understand is fear is false energy appearing real. You know what I'm saying? And that leads to anxiety. That leads to depression. You know what I'm saying? So one way to get your subconscious, one way to not feed your subconscious, or to feed the fear that's in your subconscious, is to understand that, you know what I'm saying, that subconscious mind is like a monkey in your head chatting. You know what I'm saying? All you
Exactly.
gotta do is give bananas a shut up. You know what I'm saying? So every time you hear that chatter in your mind, or that fear and anxiety, go ahead, throw that monkey some bananas and just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we are scared to even entertain these thoughts. But what makes them worse is by us putting these emotions towards them. You feel me? And that's how we get caught up
Exactly.
in, you know what I'm saying, believing that, oh, this could really happen, when not. It's just fear. It's an illusion. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And the best way to feed
It's
that
all true.
illusion is just by giving it back. You know what I'm saying? Reciprocating that energy. You know what I'm saying? But in a way that it doesn't affect you, or a way that, associate it with a certain emotion. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of things out here that I thought was gonna happen that never really happened, was only in my mind because it was that illusion that I created for myself, that fear. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
once you learn how to tame that monkey, once you learn how to keep feeding it bananas, you know what I'm saying? You the real ring lord here. You know what I'm saying? You have you have power over your mind and your thoughts. But a lot of times you gotta understand that a lot of your thoughts is not your thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey, I'm glad you touching on these things because there's certain people in the live I was just speaking to personally on phone calls saying the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you really bringing these things up, bro. A lot of these thoughts aren't your thoughts. And certain times it's negative, certain forces around you, and that's why you got to work on yourself and heal. And that's where these thoughts is coming from. It's like when you see a lot of people do music and they talking about a bunch of bullshit, but people that's really talking about things, they channeling energy, they channeling certain messages from the higher ups, God's ancestors, and they put it in that music. So it's like a lot of the music I do is true healing music, and that's what a lot of the feedback I get from, and that's why people feel the way they feel after listening to it. Because you actually channeling these messages. When you really tune in and you write certain things, you channeling messages. I don't even write. It's to a point I go back and write, but I just record. I channel messages. I go within whatever comes to me. So that's how you know every thought that's in your head is not your head. I had years ago some young dude writing me like his life is whatever. You know, it's cool, it's calm, but he's always getting these negative thoughts, like daily negative thoughts. You got to pay attention to what you even watching every day, what you listening to every day.
Facts.
You feel me? What are you putting in your body? What are you putting in your soul and your system? Your eyes is another key to the soul. Everything you see, you taking it right in. It's like a door. You feel me? That's why I try to feed myself with some positivity every day, bro. Either audio books, researching, learning, tuning in with myself. The same way how people put all that energy in watching love and hip hop and these TV shows and etc. At the same time, you can be putting in yourself, and you will really start to see the growth and the shift start happening.
Yeah. And right now is definitely the time, you know what I'm saying, to be tapping in with your inner self, you know what I'm saying, tapping in with your higher self. And I really want to, you know what I'm saying, challenge everybody in a positive way to fast from a lot of things, from music, you know what I'm saying, from TV, from movies, from people, you know what I'm saying, from your phone, and just, you know what I'm saying, in that moment of silence, just be observant of the thoughts that come to you and be like, okay, well, is this really me? Like, you know what I'm saying, or is this the music that's influencing me? You know what I'm saying, because a lot of times our subconscious is the one downloading these thoughts, you know what I'm saying, downloading these, all I do is fuck bitches, get money, like, that's not you. You know that's not you. You feel me? Like,
Facts. And that's where the shadow work come from. That's the key, because that's working on your subconscious mind. All those thoughts you don't really recognize that you ain't even conscious about, that's sitting in your subconscious. And that's where you got to tune really within and find out where those thoughts is coming from. Why do people even feel triggered about certain things, or when people say certain things? I got so much people feel like they need to argue in my comments when I post certain things. I don't ever post things for validation. I post things to get people to question things. You feel me? People feel the need to argue. Somebody wrote me a long paragraph, I think last night, and I just replied, oh, if you think I'm going to give it, people, and that shows a lot they need to work on, why they feel they need to prove themselves so much. I need to force, because you don't even believe the shit you talking about. You feel me?
Well, a lot of motherfuckers,
that's why you feel the need to force it.
A lot of motherfuckers be convicted inside because they believe in a false truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So once you break it down, you know what I'm saying, and really understand, like, okay, this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get to the real me, so I can start being the person I need to be for myself and for the world. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that point, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see life way differently, and you're gonna start feeling way better about yourself, and you know what I'm saying, every aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that shit won't happen to you, or you know, and you won't go through different experiences, but your new perception of life is going to help you tackle these experiences. You know what I'm saying, because you have knowledge of self and knowledge of the universe. And one thing I want to put out here, family, look up the book, The Kabbalion. You know what I'm saying? Look up the book, The Kabbalion, or the Hermetic Laws, the 7 Hermetic Laws of the Universe. Look that up.
And they got audio books on that on YouTube right now. Make sure y'all studying like everything he just mentioned in the laws of the universe. That's a key right now to study.
That's
You're
like
definitely right about
that's the
that.
real commandments right there. That's the real
The laws of the universe, y'all.
that's the real 10 commandments right
The
there.
law of attraction and laws of, and the universe laws. That's what y'all should be focusing on.
And people, if y'all into any type of astrology, even if y'all not, y'all should tune into y'all sign. Whatever date you born on, it's a reason for that. You feel me? It's certain callings in life you need to do and you need to take on, and you can really find those things in your sign if you really pay attention and look within.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And one thing about this astrology I want to just put out, be careful of you know what I'm saying, who you watching on YouTube. There's a lot of tarot readings out here, you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
A lot of
facts,
people who not really tapped
facts.
into the right source, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they gonna
And
distract you.
people gotta know how to master their emotions, because a lot of people jump up front and start doing that and watching a bunch of readings, and it's the energy is everywhere. They might think this is about them. They might think this, and this is not even towards them. You feel me? Because they not mastering themselves, so it could just get hectic. One day something good, next day something bad. It's controlling your emotions. All tarot readings is telling you what's within yourself. You feel me? So that's why I tell people, study your sign. Your sign is gonna show you your negative traits. It's like when you meet certain people, they be like, oh, this sign is like this, Pisces or Virgo, oh, they this, or they that, or I don't mess with this sign because they that. Those are the negative traits you need to overcome. So if you pay attention and focus on those things in your sign, those are the things in life you need to overcome. And that will be a big step in your life.
That's right.
But
And
don't, like he was saying, be careful who you watching on the internet, because there's a lot of false information from certain spiritual teachers out there that's giving out, and it's just gonna lead you wrong. They just want you to keep tuning in, keep spending money, keep letting them make money.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And one important thing about astrology, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand that the energy that we feel right now is only influential energy that's coming from the planets. You know what I'm saying? That energy that's being given off is just influencing you to do certain things. Now you still got free will to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna make the difference. So yes, you might be feeling anxious, you might be feeling like this, but those are just influences. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight that. You gotta really know what's the best thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, fam, that's crazy. I think we got the same case.
Hey, we do. Ain't that something? Y'all see what's going on? I ain't never even got on FaceTime with bro, and y'all see what's going on with the guy. You feel me? Y'all see the vibes, y'all see the frequency on the same type of frequency. You feel me? That's something. That's something.
But yeah, nah, definitely family, you know what I'm saying? Take this time to, you know, self-reflect, give thanks, you know, be around family if you can, be around friends, be around positivity, you know, be around positive people that are going to help you in this spiritual journey, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't have people around you, you know what I'm saying, use, you know what I'm saying, social media to tap in with, you know what I'm saying, these other spiritual beings out here, because like you said, we not all in this live for no reason, you know what I'm saying? We all here because of the consciousness.
That's facts, bro. That's what it's about.
Make sure y'all go ahead and follow me. Follow the brother Cory Bux too, man. Go listen to his music.
I'll make sure y'all God ASAP.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we definitely gotta tap in on the music shit too, cause I be making beats and I'm.
Man, send me your line right after this. Where you tapping in from, bro? Where you located?
Shoot, I'm in North Carolina right now, but I just had to move back from Atlanta, so just due to the whole COVID shit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm about to bounce back real quick. But yeah, I'm in North Carolina right now.
Yeah. All right, peace, God. We gonna speak. Tap in, bro. Send your line through.
Got you. Peace, family.
All right, peace. Peace. Yeah, man. I hope y'all really watch what's going on and pay attention to everything that was mentioned. It was definitely some big gems in here, man. Yeah, a lot of people, they've been operating off the energy. They've been operating off the energy. They just been using it against us. You feel me? But to say less, it's the new Egypt, and everybody gonna see changes happening. You feel me? Everything in Egypt you're gonna see happening right here. You're gonna see the real pharaohs rise, real gods rise. Mark my words. Cory Bux, tap in with me, bro. Hey, send a request through, family.
What's good, bro? What's poppin'?
Back in a minute.
Are you,
Peace, God. Peace, God. Where you calling in from?
hey, bro, I'm on to LA with it. What's good, though?
Man, that's what's up, fam. I'm in Las Vegas right now.
Yeah,
What you got
dog.
going for today?
Hey, man, just shit, getting off work, trying to reflect. You caught that Farrakhan speech this
Yeah,
morning? Absolutely.
yeah. I watched it live.
Yes,
He
sir.
definitely was sending out some signs to people.
Oh, for sure. He was like, you know, man, like we in a time where they trying to weaponize our culture. You feel me? Like you can't weaponize our culture. We the real
Nah,
type.
you got to think. This been going on for hundreds of years, and this time we in right now, it ended last year. It ended in 2019. So that's why you seeing statues being broke down, certain things happening. Certain people doing things don't even know why they doing it because their ancestors is working through them. You feel me? So that's why
Mm-hmm.
that's taking place. So people about to see everything get destroyed. That's why the same day Farrakhan had a speech on the 4th for a reason for the 444. Donald Trump had a speech earlier today too, basically saying anybody rioting, anybody doing this, kill them, take them to jail, etc. You feel me? That's why it's gonna be wars going on in Africa today and tomorrow.
Absolutely.
But you can't let that be a distract you because all they doing is trying to distract you because they know things is changing and the real ones is rising. You feel me?
Absolutely, man. That's the thing. You know, at the end of the day, we gotta be that front line, that mouthpiece for the change. Because ultimately, as tastemakers and creators of culture, especially being artists and shit like that, like man, people looking at us more and more every day to lead the way. Because
That's
ultimately, it is no
facts.
difference out there. It's us. It's us on the front lines.
That's facts. That's like people that be following certain artists and certain artists be like, I ain't a role model, or I don't care if they do this. I ain't they role. You are a role model. You in a position, and you in a position to inspire millions of people. You a role model. You either a positive one or a negative. And a
That's a
lot of people
thousand.
follow the negative one. That's why their life is so much on a negative frequency.
Oh yeah, bro. You touched on it. You touched on it best. It's
Has
definitely
big influence. You got to think early, like probably what was in the '90s or before that, when the R&B music out heavy, it was a lot of love going on. As soon as the gangster rap started coming, and you know all the hardcore, ethical, all this, you see people changing as well. Music definitely affects you. People secretly be artists they listening to, watching to, start dressing like them, start acting like them, thinking they can do work like them. And people, these not even these true people. These not even their true self. People just
story.
imitating others out there.
It's a storyline every time. It
Shit is
ain't.
lost idols.
Exactly. And you know what the issue is, the masses usually can't define the difference of reality and what's not, and what's just legitimately entertainment, because our culture is so diverse and so acclimated and tied into to that entertainment business, too. What's going on in these music videos? What's going on in these songs? And you know,
Facts. Speak and just and my bad not to cut you off, bro. Just even speaking on the entertainment business, I had meetings before with some major labels, some major keys that be around all the celebrities, and you know what they was telling me? They was like, "Is this really you? This music you make? It's gonna be harder." You feel me? You talking about this real stuff and this knowledge to get in these doors, but if you talk about sex, bashing women, drugs, and etc., we can get you on quick. We can put you on the radio. We can get you in these places, opening these doors in a New York minute. You feel me? So that's the agenda. That's the agenda in the music industry, is to spread that negativity. And
absolutely.
people gotta realize why is that such a big agenda? It's a reason behind it. They want to control you.
Yep. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you have nothing on people if you don't have the basis of life. You feel me? They know that we are fueled off of lust. We are fueled off of having money and being able to be accepted. Those are the basic builds. That's psychology 101 at its finest. Like, but so they just use that
Facts, bro.
against us on top of the fact that knowing everything that's going on over these years from being oppressed and being slavery and everything, that mentality is don't go away. We just evolve it.
Exactly. Exactly. Because it's a mental prison. That's all it is a mental prison. And you gotta escape that mental prison.
Absolutely. But yeah.
A lot of people try to distance themselves and do this and etc. and stop hanging around or whatever. And they think as they getting older they're growing. Just because you age don't mean you're growing. You feel me? You have to do the work. You have to do the healing work. It's some people 40, 50 years old with the 17 years old. Same wisdom as 17 at a 40, 50-year-old age. So just because you age, that do not mean you grow.
Oh, for sure. That is true. That's true on itself. Just because, like you said, just because you age, the final story never changes. It stays the same.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. Facts.
But no, man,
Well,
I
peace,
definitely
God. I appreciate you tapping in, bro. I
for sure,
want you to
bro.
DM me your line after this, and I'm gonna DM you mine.
I got you, man, because I fuck with you. I'm definitely gonna support your campaign, bro. I fuck with your music, so definitely we gonna get at it.
I appreciate that. That's love, family. Tap in.
Yeah, bro.
I got you.
All right, peace, God. The deal, y'all, man. What's going on? Good looking out. Peace, peace. Time is it? Oh, we already passed 444. It was going in. Young princess, young queen. I appreciate tapping in with y'all. I'm gonna vibe out, enjoy this nature. I hope the people that tapped in got the message. I'm gonna share this actually on my Instagram. So anybody y'all feel like they need to hear this, what was going on, what was said, all the gems that was dropped, y'all make sure y'all share this ASAP. I'm about to post it in a few minutes. Peace and love. I'm gonna tap in with y'all later.